Well, Shireen, I think the real takeaway from this budget has been the finance minister delivering on our request, and I think everybody had made the point about putting money into people's hands, and I think she's done it in spectacular fashion. Because 1 lakh crores, is no mean amount, and that will find its way into the economy, that will find its way into consumption, and provide a much needed impetus to the growth momentum. But I think the common thread for me, which stood out through the budget presentation, was a focus on reforms. In fact, the FM specifically referred to reforms as the fuel of growth. And in this context, I think talking about strengthening the rules-based approach to a trust-based approach, I think is what will pay a lot of dividend going ahead. And in that context, the measures like the Jan Vishwas bill and many other recommendations that we have made have found its way into the budget. So I think money in people's hand is important. It is going to flow into the economy going ahead, and the focus on reforms to me are the big takeaways from this budget. Of course, many other aspects in addition to the infrastructure outlay, etc. The funds for creative redevelopment of cities, I believe, is very significant, because as we grow as an economy to cross 5 trillion and more, our cities are going to get larger. They need to be better managed. They need to be more easier to live in. So I think we are really seeing the building blocks of a real modern India being put into place. As far as the MSME sector is concerned, I think there was a lot of focus on that, and rightly so, because MSMEs are the backbone of any economy, and India is obviously not only not an exception, but is perhaps even more so in our case here. So something that we have been advocating for, which is an increase in the threshold of the definition of MSME, so increase in the threshold pertaining to investments and turnover, that has been granted, as well as a higher limit for the credit guarantees. So all of that will help bring more money into SMEs, make credit available. But that apart, I think the general focus in terms of even the export promotion mission, where it's not just the commerce and the finance ministries, but also the MSME ministry which comes into play, I think is important. We are in a situation where domestically speaking, our fundamentals are very strong. We have the benefit of a unified domestic market, but unquestionably there are external headwinds, and that is something that cannot be ignored. And in that context, I think MSMEs need hand-holding, and this budget does have plenty on offer in terms of hand-holding MSMEs, and see that they continue to play an integral role in India's growth story, thereby making growth more broad-based, more inclusive, and also with a positive impact on jobs. Because as you know, I think the most important outcome of supporting MSMEs is a boost to job creation, especially when a lot has been talked about the labor-intensive sectors, which will get special attention in this budget.
Thank you for watching us on CNBC TV18. For all news and updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch us on all social media platforms.